Hey there, I'm Mia, and welcome back to Elevate English Podcast. Have you ever caught yourself mentally translating every word from your language into English, only to freeze when it's time to speak? Or maybe you know exactly what you want to say, but the words just don't come out? You're not alone. Today, I want to show you how to train your brain to think directly in English so you can speak more naturally and confidently, no matter your level. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. Stick with me for the next minutes. I promise these tips are easy to try and genuinely fun, and they'll make a big difference in how you process English. Ready to challenge your mind? Let's jump in. Let's begin with a quick story. Last week, I was in a busy cafe and a barista asked me, "Would you like your coffee to go or stay?" In my mind, I thought, should I translate that from English into my native language first? By the time I finished translating mentally, 2 more customers had already placed their orders. I felt rushed and frustrated. Sound familiar? That pause between translation and speaking can cost you a chance to connect. When you train your brain to think directly in English, your responses become faster. You bypass the middle step of translating. You catch more subtleties in conversations. Instead of decoding each word, you process English patterns directly. You build a stronger English intuition. You'll start recognizing natural phrases instead of strung-together translations. Imagine listening to a friend telling a story about their weekend. Instead of translate every word, then speak, you instantly process. She went hiking, saw a waterfall, and loved it, all without pause. You stay present, engaged, and confident. So, thinking in English is like switching your brain's processing speed from dial-up to broadband. It takes practice, but each step brings you closer to fluency. Label your surroundings. Our first strategy is one of the simplest yet most effective. Label your surroundings. When you name things and actions around you in English, you force your brain to retrieve English words automatically. A. Basic labeling. Wherever you are, living room, kitchen, office. Choose 3 objects and say, or silently think, their English names immediately. Laptop. Coffee mug. Window. Then, add 3 actions you're doing right now. I'm typing. I'm drinking coffee. I'm looking outside. Pause 2 to 3 seconds between each label. Really let the English word register, instead of rushing. You're telling your brain, English is my default language for these moments. B. Advanced labeling techniques. Once you're comfortable, level up. Color plus object. This is a blue mug. That is a white laptop. The laptop is on the desk. My phone is beside the coffee mug. The plant is next to the window. The book is under the phone. Pause again 2 to 3 seconds after each phrase. Practice labeling 5 objects and 5 actions in full descriptive phrases. This extra detail fills your mind with English patterns, not direct translations. C. Pitfalls and quick fixes. Even simple labeling can trip you up. Watch out for these pitfalls. Pitfall 1. Forgetting a word mid-label. If you can't remember a lampshade, don't freeze, say, I see a lamp. Or substitute light temporarily. Pitfall 2. Mixing with your native language. When you catch yourself thinking in your mother tongue, mentally say, oops, back to English. Then continue. Pitfall 3. Overlabeling everything at once. Start with 3 objects and 3 actions. If you feel overwhelmed, reduce to 2. Gradually increase as your confidence grows. Quick practice right now. Look around you and mentally label 2 objects with color and location. The green plant is behind the chair. That black phone is next to the laptop. Pause 5 seconds and try. Great. Your brain is rewiring already. Narrate your day, inner monologue practice. Now let's move on to inner monologue practice, basically talking to yourself in English. Yes, it feels odd, but it's powerful. When you narrate your simple tasks, you force your brain to operate in English. A. Basic narration. Pick a routine activity, brushing your teeth, tying your shoes, making a cup of tea. Narrate it in English out loud or silently. I'm turning on the faucet. I'm putting toothpaste on my toothbrush. I'm brushing my teeth in circular motions. Do this for one full activity right now. Pause 10 seconds and narrate your next action. I'm taking a sip of coffee.
Great.
Your brain is practicing sentence structure and vocabulary without pausing to translate. B. Level up with details. Once you feel comfortable, add details to deepen the exercise. Time markers. It's 7:15 a.m. and I'm brewing my coffee. Feelings. I'm drinking coffee and I feel energized. Purpose. I'm making coffee to wake up and start my day. Try narrating a 1-minute sequence as you prepare breakfast. I'm cracking 2 eggs into a bowl. I'm whisking them gently. Now I'm heating a pan on medium heat. I'm pouring the eggs in and making an omelet. Pause 15 seconds and think those sentences. Notice how your mind shifts into English mode. C. Pitfalls and tips. Be aware of these common challenges. Pitfall 1. You run out of words mid-narration. If so, mentally picture the object, the toaster or the spoon, and try again. Pitfall 2. You slip back into your native language thoughts. Gently redirect. Say, focus, English only, and resume. Pitfall 3. Moving too fast, losing clarity. Slow down your inner speech. Speak at roughly half your normal talking speed. Quick practice right now. Take 10 seconds to narrate how you sit down and adjust your chair. I'm sitting down. I'm adjusting my chair. I'm placing my feet on the floor. I'm straightening my back. Well done. These small reps build strong neural pathways. Narrate actions, add time, feelings, purpose. Use focus, English only, to correct. Speak internally at half speed. Strategy 3. Visualize. Our third strategy centers on visualization, connecting meanings directly to English phrases. Instead of translating, you conjure an image or feeling and let the English come automatically. A. Core technique. Whenever a thought arises, I am tired, close your eyes and visualize tiredness. Eyelids heavy, head drooping. The moment you feel the image, let the English phrase, I am tired, appear in your mind. No translation needed. Try it now. Close your eyes, think of being thirsty, dry lips, an empty glass. Hold that image, then in your mind say, I am thirsty. Did the words come more easily? That's your brain linking concept to English directly. B. Imagery exercises. Let's practice 2 more examples. Hungry. Visualize an empty plate or your stomach rumbling. Hold for 3 seconds, then think, I am hungry. Excited. Picture a balloon popping, confetti, or you jumping up and down with joy. Hold for 3 seconds, then think, I am excited. Both times, notice how the English phrase surfaced without mental translation. C. Handling abstract ideas. For abstract concepts like I agree or I believe, anchor them to symbols. Agree. Visualize 2 people giving each other a thumbs up. Believe. Picture a light bulb lighting up overhead. Close your eyes for 3 seconds and imagine 2 friends nodding in agreement. Then say in your mind, I agree. Next, picture a bright light bulb turning on above your head. Maybe you're reading a book. Then think, I believe. These symbolic anchors bypass translation and let English phrases surface naturally. Expanded listening and thinking drill. Now we combine listening, thinking, and paraphrasing to train your brain under real-world conditions. We'll do 3 drills. A. Drill 1. Think, don't speak. I'll say a slightly longer sentence in English. Instead of repeating aloud, think its meaning in English, no translation. Then mentally rephrase. On Saturday morning, I plan to take my dog for a long walk in the park and then meet a friend for lunch at that new cafe. What did you think? Maybe, Saturday morning, I'll walk my dog in the park, then meet my friend for lunch at the new cafe. If not, replay and try until it clicks. B. Drill 2. Paraphrase aloud. Next, I'll say another sentence. Paraphrase it out loud in English. Don't aim for word, just the gist. I'm studying for my exam until 5 p.m. today, and after that, I'm planning to cook dinner and relax with a movie. Try. I'm preparing for my test until 5, then I'll cook dinner and watch a movie to unwind. Well done. C. Drill 3. Fill in the blank plus write. I'll read a sentence with a missing word. Fill in the blank mentally, then write or say the full sentence. Before I go to bed, I always my teeth and read for 15 minutes. You probably thought brush or wash. Now say or write. Before I go to bed, I always brush my teeth and read for 15 minutes. These drills force you to process English instantly, no translation allowed. 7 friendly reminders. As you practice, keep these 7 gentle reminders in mind to stay motivated and consistent. Be patient with yourself. Your brain is rewiring. If you revert to your native language, that's okay. Just notice it and gently get back to English. Reminder, it's normal. I'll try again. Celebrate tiny wins. Each time you think or speak a full sentence in English, give yourself a mental high five. Reminder, I did it. Even if it was simple, it was English. Use pivot phrases when stuck. If you can't recall a word, ask yourself or someone, what's this called in English? Then jump right back. Reminder, pivot and keep going. Consistency over intensity. 5 minutes of focused practice daily is far more powerful than a 2-hour session once a week. Reminder, a little every day beats a lot once in a while. Mix up the strategies. Rotate between labeling, narrating, and visualizing so your brain remains engaged and doesn't plateau. Reminder, today I label, tomorrow I narrate, next day I visualize. Practice in different settings. Try these exercises at home, in the car, while cooking, or during a walk. Changing environments builds adaptability. Reminder, English mode remains on wherever I am. Have fun with it. Thinking in English doesn't have to be serious. Make it a game. How many objects can I label in 30 seconds? Reminder, learning is fun. Let's play. 1. Be patient. 2. Celebrate wins. 3. Pivot phrases. 4. Practice daily. 5. Mix strategies. 6. Change settings. 7. Make it fun. Wrap up and action plan. You've now explored 3 robust strategies. Label your surroundings, narrate your day, and visualize concepts, plus a solid listening drill and 7 reminders to keep you on track. Let's turn this into a simple action plan you can start right now. Pick one strategy. Today, spend 5 minutes labeling objects around you in English, using color or prepositions if you can. Tomorrow, narrate a simple task in English for 2 minutes. No English speakers around? Whisper or think it. The next day, close your eyes for 5 seconds and visualize being tired, hungry, or excited. Let the English phrase pop up. Do the listening and thinking drill. Listen to one English sentence, podcast, video, friend's audio. Think its meaning in English, then paraphrase it aloud. Log your micro wins. Keep a small journal or a note on your phone. Each day, write at least one complete English thought you had or one sentence you said. Date it. Over a week, you'll see how far you've come. If you commit to these small steps over the next 7 days, you'll notice your inner voice shifting naturally to English. And that is huge progress. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, hit the bell, and share your experience in the comments. Which strategy did you try first, and how did it feel? Thank you for spending these minutes with me. Remember, every thought in English is one step closer to fluency, and you've got this.